Hey guys, welcome back to the farmstead. If you are new here, my name is Rebecca, and today we are still in the garden. Today I'm going to do something that I have seen being done by some YouTubers who are also having bad quality soil like me, to try and help their onions get bigger bulbs. But first, you see this onion bed, right? You are seeing a lot of yellowing on the tips. However, one would probably think that no, if the ends are yellowing, it means your onions are ready to be harvested. But you can see that they are just starting to bulb up, and the stems are very firm. Let me show you, for example, this one that is close to you. You can see how firm this stem is, and literally onions shows you that they are ready for harvest when they have started flopping over. But you can see none of this are flopping over. So I'm thinking this is the extreme weather that we had, but there are also just a lot of, oh, is this a worm? God, what is this? Okay, I think not. Okay, I'm safe guys. There's a lot of leaves that I just want to harvest, so we are going to start with a mini harvest. Please, if you've been growing onions for a long time, recommend for me whether I should be removing this or not. But for today, I'm just harvesting maybe one or two that we can dry and turn into onion powder. And onion powder is very, very good for your food. So nothing goes to waste here. Oh, some of these leaves look so poorly. I don't even know whether I'm going to use all of them. I might have to go and throw out some of them. But I also don't like the way some of them are just lying down here. They're making my garden look so unneat. And anybody who knows me knows I love a very neat garden. Very, very pleasing to the eye. Oh, look at the remainder of our cucumber plant that was killed off by the frost. It's spiky. It actually spiked me to remind me that, yeah, I'm still here, dead, because you planted me during winter while you're supposed to do so in summer. Ugh. Guys, you know what? The weird part is that I thought I was the only crazy person to plant a lot of tomatoes during winter. And today I was going through my social media, and this other farmer in my country, in the northern area, was lamenting how all his tomatoes died. And I shared a picture of my tomatoes from last year, the way they died. And people just started sharing the pictures of their tomatoes. We are so many crazy people. Unfortunately, all those tomatoes died. So I cannot wait to see what will happen next year. Whether we're still going to plant those tomatoes or people are going to start shying away. One thing we have started agreeing though is that our country is definitely not frost-free. Not in the north, because I also thought the north was frost-free. So now we can agree it's not. And I think that's the one thing that we're going to change. Luckily for me, I'm like, my tomatoes are still alive. Okay. So let me just give this onions over. Okay. So now I'm armed with this. What am I doing with this? It's dirty. The last time I used it, I didn't clean it. I'm guilty. I know I'm not the only one. So let's just pretend it's clean. Yeah. So I'm having this because I saw a recommendation that said if your soil is very clayish or compacted and your onions have started bulbing, you need to help them out by loosening the soil near the onion bulb. This is to make sure that they can expand, because apparently when you don't do it, you're not going to get big onions. Now, I could be crazy enough to ignore this advice, or I could be crazy enough to believe this advice. And let's just say I'm following it. So I'm here to just kind of tweak the soil around and just loosen it so that I get bigger bulbs, because obviously, guys, nobody wants to harvest small onions. So this is actually what you do. Since we have mulch on my plants, first of all, you can see it's nice and moist, even though there are so many roots, guys. Wow. So that means when I'm doing this, I'll be damaging the root system. I don't know how I feel about that, but since it's an advice that I want to take up, here goes nothing. So that's generally it. You just come through and then you loosen this soil, and then it says when the soil around is loosened, right? When you loosen it like that, then apparently your onions are able to bulb very well without compacted soil stopping them from bulbing. I can see this root system must be really, really good because these onions are firmly in the ground. So right now I'm just going to put back this, and I am actually going to do it on all these onions, guys. There are so many. At this point, I wish I had help. How many down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. I'm tired. Oh my god. Yeah, oh no. Mommy is so tired. What are you doing? Aren't you helping me? Yeah, what are you doing? Why are you not helping me, dude?
Hey, John, 5 out of 15. You're already tired.
Bro. Bro. These are the times that I wish I had a mat to kneel down, or at least a chair, you know. Okay. My knees are not as young as they used to be. Let's just say that. And I'm really hoping that I'm not destroying the root system on these onions too much, such that I distract them from growing or set them back. So let's just be hopeful. Guys, you see how much plants just want to live? This is the same onion, and I think when we planted it, we planted it upside down. So this is the back, which is supposed to have the roots, and because it was willing to live, it grew, and then the stem just came back up. This is just how much onions or plants in general are willing to live. Finally, I am done. I had to call in reinforcements midway because my knees just buckled, my wrist was painful, and so I gave up. I'm like, nope, I need help. Even the strongest woman needs help. Anyways, guys, what have I learned from this process? Just doing it, it's not as easy as it looks. My soil was definitely more compacted than I thought it was, and it was a bit hard to just dig it up. The other thing I'm realizing is that I have disturbed the leaves so much, and I don't like it. I don't know, but I really don't like it. I really hope that this is going to be a worth it process, because if it's not worth it, I'm going to be so pissed for putting in this much work and destroying my onion leaves, and then it doesn't pay off. So I'm praying to God that it certainly does pay off. But like I said, this is supposed to be done by the farmers who are having clayish compacted soil such as mine. I have realized that this was one of the beds that had a lot of rocks, and it was so shallow, and digging was difficult also because we kept finding rocks. And it just took me back. But I'm glad that we are done with this. We can say, yes, we have tried this method and it works or it doesn't work. The ultimate prayer is that next year I'm having better soil, because I don't want to be going through this every growing season. Please tell me whether you have seen this method before, whether you have used it, and what products it yielded for you. I really want to hear from you. Other than that, thank you so much for spending time with me here in the garden. Adios.